Hey guys, today we're going to take a look at some toys that may be for kids, but can be just as fun for us adults. We're going to look at a football that lets you throw spirals like Tom Brady, a functional helicopter that's made entirely out of Legos, and a device that helps your kids learn how to code like Mark Zuckerberg. We'll also show you a robot that can be controlled with the Force. Links to all these items are in the description box below. Okay guys, let's go. 1. Wilson X Connected Football. If you remember Nike Plus, then this football will be right up your alley. Most of us probably can't afford an entire training team for their football regimen, unless you're Tom Brady or Eli Manning. There's great news though, you can get similar results and chase your quarterback dreams. Imagination is a good thing, but Wilson's sensor-packed football keeps it in check with a built-in ref. The ball connects to an iOS app via Bluetooth to track throwing speed, distance, and how tight your spiral is. You can also track your football throwing progress so that you can compare your numbers and improve. For backyard 2-minute drills, it gets even better. Game mode features play-by-play announcer Gus Johnson, and the sensors are smart enough to gauge completions and drop passes. And the best part about it, you can upload your results and flex on your friends. Now you can become the next Tom Brady in your own backyard. 2. Backyard Blasters 1911. We don't condone any violence, however we cannot deny that firearms, when used correctly and safely, can be really fun. To keep everything safe, we recommend playing with the next best thing, the best toy gun on the market. The Backyard Blaster is a fantastic 1:1 scale replica of an M1911 Colt 45, featuring a 5-round removable magazine, spring-loaded slide, and realistic magazine release button. This toy gun offers hours of fun and is perfect for costume play and dress-ups. This rare toy pistol is also compatible with most pistol holders, making it the perfect choice for any of your cosplay conventions. Even though I'm an adult, I wouldn't mind grabbing the boys and having a Western showdown with this fun toy. 3. Modarri Cars. If you have a childhood, you'd know about Hot Wheels. They're pretty much the most iconic toy car for decades. But there is one caveat about Hot Wheels, and that is they're small and kinda boring. You can't really customize it, change its colors, and they're pretty small. So how do you make a toy car even better? First, make it modular. Modarri is a toy car company that produces completely customizable cars. Modarri's chassis and dope rims are interchangeable, letting kids create their own designs. Second, requires some assembly with a little screwdriver. And third, add suspension. Driving these little cars around with your finger in the driver's seat is a blast. It's basically like the Lego of cars, only they're much more stable. 4. Osmo Coding. Who says learning can't be fun? The trick is to not let the person know that they're in a learning environment. This device is more of a software than a physical toy, and that means that your kids will be mesmerized for hours. Osmo Coding is a software that teaches its students basic coding concepts, like computational thinking and problem solving. Osmo has spent a few years finding ways of making an iPad more than just another screen. With a clip-on mirror attachment, the company's games use the iPad camera and computer vision to help real toys and drawings interact with on-screen objects. In coding, kids snap together blocks to make a digital monster perform actions. It's a first crack at programming for the kindergarten set, and it's looking like it's a great success. 5. Cubetto. If you can't get enough of code and problem solving, then start learning anywhere with Cubetto. Think of Cubetto as Osmo Coding without the iPad. Children as young as 3 can program a little wooden box of a robot using tiles that correspond to simple actions. To make the bot roll forward, turn left and turn right, kids place the corresponding colored block in the wooden control board, press a button and watch it scoot along. With all these complex concepts being learned at such a young age, they'll be running NASA in no time. 6. Sphero BB-8 with Force Band. Okay, you know we had to get a Star Wars gift in the lineup. BB-8 is the new R2-D2, and I think it's safe to say that basically everyone who's a Star Wars fan is in love with him. This was the hot gift last year, but a souped-up edition adds new tricks. Kids can now control BB-8 with the Force. The Force Band, $80 motion-sensing wearable, drives the droid via twists of the wrist and works with other Sphero bots too. BB-8's paint job is scuffed up, showing the little baller has been to the School of Hard Knocks. And kids can write or run code for BB-8 with the SPRK Plus app. It's like coding and engineering your own robot from your favorite franchise. 7. Anki Cosmo. Now, if you want a robot that can handle much more tasks, then take a look at the Anki Cosmo. You can challenge Cosmo to games, or you can use Explorer mode to see the world through his eyes. Cosmo has a beginner-friendly interface, so that he can be used by all ages. Cosmo also has arms in the front so that he can pick up blocks and play games with his user. With its expressive and blinking OLED eyes, animated arm movements, and droid-like sound effects, Cosmo seems more human than other robot toys. It's smarter too. Cosmo recognizes your face with its built-in camera and forms its own opinion of you. It learns your name, challenges you to games, and throws a tiny fit when it loses. He's also tough and has been tested to be fine when falling from great heights. 8. Flybrix. Okay, so there are so many LEGO sets out there that there are too many to count. Cars, boats, towers, and basically every movie franchise ever has a LEGO set. However, you've never seen one like this. You've mastered the art of not stepping on Legos with bare feet, and now you must duck and dodge them as they fly through the sky. Flybrix kits use everyone's favorite interlocking bricks to create flying machines. Along with motors, props, and batteries, the included flight boards are loaded with sensors. Fly your creation with an app or an RC remote. Post-crash reassembly is a snap. It's basically a working helicopter that can be made from Lego pieces. 9. Hot Wheels AI. Remember when we spoke about Hot Wheels before? Another issue with Hot Wheels is that they have to be pushed with your hands, unless you're using one of their racetracks. There's no doubt that they're fun. However, Hot Wheels has created a new type of car that will blow the old ones out of the water. Hot Wheels' first autonomous cars are bigger and plasticier than slot cars, but they're also smarter. The starter pack features 2 cars, 2 controllers, and 20 track mats. Sensors under each chassis read a pattern printed on each mat to stay on the road, where you can compete against an AI-driven car. But you can also drive these whips around like normal RC cars, if you feel like you can do better than the AI. 10. Little Bits, Gizmos, and Gadgets. Okay, if you and your kids are not part of the Ricky Bobby family tree and are not into racing, then maybe you're more into the life of Elon Musk. Earlier, we showed you Cubetto, a device that allows your kids to learn how to code with the use of various blocks and problems. If your kids are too old to code with blocks, maybe they're ready to build gear of their own. Little Bits DIY Gadget Kit sports a slew of sensors, servo motors, screws, and other modular components that snap together magnetically. The open-ended Frankenstein lab lets kids build Bluetooth-controlled vehicles, desk fans, and crawling robots. By the time they're done, your house might look like Tony Stark's. 11. Nerf N-Strike Elite Remote Control Blaster. Okay guys, we're sorry, but we had to add another blaster in this list. I mean, we told you, guns and blasters are the coolest things ever, and the Nerf Strike Elite Blaster is no different. This tank-like Nerf drone redefines the sneak attack, especially since it's remote controlled. It's also super easy to set up. First, you load the generous 18-dart clip. Second, use the remote control to maneuver it from the safety of your pillow fort. And third, use the live video feed. It streams from the drone to the controller to see your enemies' faces as you ambush them. As your kid ambushes them. Because of course, you're buying this for your kid. 12. Wiggy Piggy Bank. With this device, you can show your kids what it means to be responsible and manage your money correctly. I mean, what small child doesn't love chores and financial responsibility? Okay, that's a tough sell, but this Bluetooth bank makes such things fun. It doesn't actually have a coin slot. Kids set savings targets in an app, see a feed of chores, and report card goals that'll help them reach those targets and get a Venmo-like IOU feed from their parents. Every time there's an incoming money-making task, the pig lights up and hollers. 3. Star Wars Rogue One Rapid-Fire Imperial AT-ACT playset. Back in the early 80s, if you didn't own an AT-AT playset, childhood was a political cage match to be pals with someone who did. The stakes are higher for kids today. This similar quadruped walker from Rogue One has a removable cargo hopper. Big whoop, who cares about that? Because it also walks on its own, comes with an evil R2-D2, and shoots Nerf missiles out of its face. 14. Nintendo NES Classic Edition. Finally, your vast knowledge of hidden coin smorgasbords in Super Mario Bros. 3 can help bridge the generation gap. Nintendo's 8-bit emulator features 30 classic games, and it looks like a tiny version of the original console. One gripe, the throwback controllers have really short cords. Second gripe, good luck finding one. And don't spoil Metroid's surprise ending, okay? And that about wraps it up for today. Thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more genius tech devices.